Alright, so it's been a little while since I last did this, but there's plenty more to be covered on Jeopardy as presented by DOS. Now we turn to the first edition from 1987. Let's start by using up the existing champions from the download. Oh, this would be a good time to position my windows a little. And there we go. Alright, so the categories for the first round of this first game are state capitals, photography, number please, the 70s, college sports, and teachers on television. Here we go. A landmark civil rights struggle took place in this Arkansas capital. What is Little Rock? Come on. There we go. Until 1875, both New Haven and this city were Connecticut's capitals. What is Hartford? New Haven was demoted. The longest auto tunnel in the U.S. runs through the Rockies west of this city. You've noticed by now that the timers are shorter than they were in Junior. It's 7 seconds to ring in, 30 seconds to fill your answer this time. Whereas back in Junior, it was 12 seconds to ring in and 45 to fill. So these episodes may go a little bit past, or a little bit faster than Junior did for that reason. This New England city is our most populous state capital. And of course, the same number of cases where I should have just done it. Karen Valentine began as the student teacher of this TV class. Oh, that is not the form of the question I was expecting. Go with Hey Arnold reference, I guess. What is PS 118? It can't be right, obviously, but... Okay. I had it wrong. I was going to say the Sweat Hogs. This capital has been under British, Spanish, Confederate, and U.S. flags. See, what threw me was I was thinking that was France. Oh, well. Passed in 1971, the 26th Amendment granted this right to 18-year-olds. What is voting? The color of a dark room's safety light. What is red? Matthew Brady revolutionized photography during this event. The only even prime number. 2. Because all other even numbers obviously are divisible by this number. Best Actress of 1977. She has won acclaim in her new career as a photographer. Who's got a dual business? Okay. Founder of Kodak, his early slogan was, "You press the button, we do the rest." Numerical designation indicating a camera's lens aperture setting. Numerical designation? Don't know much about photography, so good riddance. Aquatic sport where women are welcomed on men's teams because they weigh less. What is swimming? Could have been diving, could have been water polo. Rowing. More muscle, less weight, I suppose that would make sense. It's the toll-free area code. 1-800 whatever. The age Jack Benny claimed for many years. Obviously, for many years, that wasn't quite true. The number of sides all snowflakes have. Nowadays, they're more human-shaped, let's be honest, but what they want is 6. Number of carats in the alloy made of 75% gold and 25% other metals. Pure would be 24. 18 is 3/4 of that. Reason Los Angeles was all shook up on February 9th, 1971. What is an earthquake? They happen plenty in California. On August 30th, 1975, the FBI entered the search for this missing labor leader. And to my knowledge, never found him. Who's Jimmy Hoffa? Supposedly he's buried under some stadium. In 1972, China sent their champions in this sport on a goodwill tour of the U.S. I'm pretty sure I know this. I could be very, very mistaken. What is fencing? Oh, duh. He was sworn in as a U.S. Vice President on December 6th, 1973. Who is... Who's Ford? The legendary Paul Bear Bryant was football coach at this university. This college's basketball team has won more national titles than any other. Now remember, you got to think 1987. This more than likely is not true now. I mean, it could be. I personally don't know. Cole Porter wrote the fight song Bulldog, Bulldog for this Ivy League university. What is Yale? The University of Illinois' Galloping Ghost. Can't be, can it? Nope. Thought I could buy Crane for some reason. Gabriel Kaplan taught the Sweat Hogs on this TV series. Well, now's the time for that. Actor, comedian turned professional poker player. The show is Welcome Back, Kotter. Mr. Kotter was once a sweat hog himself. This public TV chef has switched from French cookery to American cuisine. Who's Julia Child? He played the imposing law professor in the film and TV series The Paper Chase. We are not going to see a daily double this round. Name under which Don Herbert has taught generations of children science. Oh, son of a bitch. Captain Mr. Wizard. Damn it. Oh well, got the lead coming into this next round. This time the categories are Africa, dancing, religion, the Academy Awards, three-letter words, and bear facts. 1982 nominee in both actress categories. She won for comic support rather than tragic lead. Feminist organization, and when it wants to see progress. National Organization for Women. Squeaky-voiced cartoon character who won special Oscars in 1931 and 1932. Who would it be then? Does this even qualify? Who's Donald Duck? Does that even qualify as squeaking? Would not have qualified that as squeaking, but okay. It's a transgression against divine law. What is a sin? C.S. Forester novel made into a Bogart and Hepburn movie. What is Out of Africa? The only other one I could think of would be African Queen. And that is just what it is. For anybody curious about Daily Doubles and Final Jeopardy, by the way, no version acts any differently or works any differently than any other. A Southwest Indian tribe or a left bank Parisian dance? Never heard of the dance. He can smell a fire before it starts to flame. Who is Smokey? British monarch for whom Africa's largest lake and Zambezi River waterfall are named. Who was Victoria? This African country was conquered by Italy just before World War II. Could go cheap and easy and say Egypt. Okay, Ethiopia. Founded by freed American slaves, it was Africa's first black republic. There's a little bit of a clue in there. Led by Jomo Kenyatta, these terrorists tried to drive whites from Kenya in the 1950s. In a children's poem, he had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy didn't care. A school dance, from the French word for taking a walk. What is a prom? My guess would be from the word promenade. Hello. Let's do 4,800. Make it a true daily double. Term invented to describe Jennifer Beals' frenetic choreography in her 1983 hit film. What's Footloose? Oh, ouch. Flashdance. Footloose might have been a year too late. Oh well. Moving on. Geometric shape that is the basic ballroom maneuver. What is the square? I find it very fascinating it took square for box step. Nickname of Shirley Temple's frequent tap dance partner, Bill Robinson. Bojangles. The word for the devil is Hebrew for enemy. Which one do they want? They want the common one? What is Satan? Could have been Mephistopheles, could have been Lucifer. There were choices. He was the doubter among the apostles. Who's Peter? I thought maybe the doubter who would deny 3 times. Or, I guess just the guy who asked a lot of questions. Named for an island off Alaska, this bear is the tallest in the world when on its hind feet. What is Kodiak? Originated in 6th century China, this Buddhist sect seeks truth through inner light. Okay. This word for the Mohammedan religion means submission to the will of God. Arguably, wouldn't any of them? Literally, at one with, it means religious reparation and reconciliation. What is repentance? atonement. This is why I host rather than play. James Cagney won for Best Actor as Star-Spangled Song and Dance Man in this film biography. Star-Spangled. I have the right person, just the wrong title. Cuckoo's Nest star who spoke sign language to deaf parents while accepting the Best Actress award. This 1970 World War II epic was the last war film to win Best Picture. Tell me it's Patton. God damn it. When you're sitting, it's the front of your body from the waist to the knees. What is the lap? The lap. Thank you. I can't believe it. It's really double. It's found on fish and 1950s model cars. What's a fin? Slid again. Frontier hero who, according to song, killed him a bear when he was only 3. Now, they don't play Final Jeopardy, which means me winning would be a little difficult now. This grain, Sakale Cereal, is used for bread and whiskey. I am pretty sure it's rye. The Larctos maritimus is the only bear with the fur on the bottom of its feet. Not a polar bear. Arctos? Yep. I should have a little more faith in myself. But in any event, I'm here and I can still win. The category is mythology. I'm going to try and shoot for it. In Greek mythology, Prometheus was punished for stealing this from heaven. What is thunder? Fire. We won't play again just yet, but I do want to continue. So hang tight. I'll be right back.